I remember the day I got the doll. It was my 10th birthday, and my parents had thrown me a big party. All my friends were there, and we had cake and played games. But the best part was the presents. There were lots of them, but one stood out. It was from my grandparents, and when I opened it, I was surprised. Inside was a life-size doll that looked just like me. At first, I thought it was pretty cool. The doll had the same hair color, the same eyes, and even the same dress I was wearing that day. I named her Lily. For a while, everything was fine. Lily sat in the corner of my room, and I played with her like any other toy. But soon, things started to change. It began with little things. I would leave Lily in one spot, and when I came back, she would be in a different place. I thought maybe my mom had moved her while cleaning, but when I asked, she said she hadn't touched the doll. I started feeling uneasy around Lily. Her eyes seemed to follow me around the room, and sometimes I thought I saw her smile. One night, I had a terrible nightmare. I dreamed that Lily was standing by my bed, staring at me with her cold, glassy eyes. She didn't move or say anything, just stood there, watching. When I woke up, I was sweating and scared. I looked over to the corner where Lily usually sat, but she wasn't there. I found her on the floor, closer to my bed. I told my parents about it, but they said it was just my imagination. As the days went by, things got worse. I would hear strange noises at night, like whispering or soft footsteps. I would find Lily in different rooms, even though I was sure I hadn't moved her. The nightmares continued, and I started to dread going to bed. I was tired all the time because I couldn't sleep properly. I tried to tell my parents again, but they didn't believe me. They said I was just having bad dreams and that the doll couldn't move on its own. One afternoon, I decided I had enough. I took Lily outside and threw her in the trash bin. I felt a bit better, thinking I wouldn't have to see her creepy face again. But that night, as I was about to go to bed, I saw her. Lily was back in my room, sitting in her usual spot. I was terrified and ran to get my parents. They checked the trash bin and it was empty. They still didn't believe me and said I must have forgotten where I put her. Things escalated from there. Lily seemed to become more active. I would wake up with scratches on my arms, and my room would be in disarray. My parents started to notice the strange occurrences too. They would hear the noises at night and find things out of place. One evening, my mom saw Lily move. She was in the living room when she saw the doll's head turn towards her. That was when they finally believed me. We decided to take Lily back to the doll maker. My parents found the address of the shop on the box she came in. When we got there, the shop was closed. We asked around and found out that the doll maker had committed suicide a few weeks after my birthday. That sent chills down my spine. We didn't know what to do. My dad suggested burning the doll, but my mom thought it might be too dangerous. In the end, we took a trip to the coast. My dad rented a boat, and we sailed out into the Atlantic Ocean. It was a long ride, but eventually we reached a point where land was just a distant memory. We threw Lily overboard, watching as she disappeared into the water. After that, things started to get better. The nightmares stopped, and the strange occurrences around the house ceased. I was finally able to sleep peacefully again. Even though it's been years since then, I still get chills when I think about Lily. I hope she's gone for good, but sometimes, in the dead of night, I can't help but feel like she's still out there, watching.